We further improved the scan quality from the Connect V2, and as a result, the merging process has a much higher success rate on the first try. Here I am getting 5 captures of myself, 3 from the front and 2 from the back. The entire process in this video took 15 minutes, a big improvement from what it could take before. Here I merge all of the 3D snapshots into a single project, and then I middle click on them to open the project in MeshLab. So here we can see all of the 3D snapshots I took. You'll notice some of the floor was in the scan area, so it came in. So I'm going to run a filter to remove isolated faces. This basically says if there are fewer than 250 surfaces attached, to remove those. Then I also run another filter to remove any points or vertexes that aren't connected to faces. So now I'm doing the alignment process. It's really handy to wear clothing that can be matched up really easily. On the right, you can see my nose and mouth aren't actually lined up really well, so I'm going to redo that side real quick and focus on my shirt and face for the alignment. I think I picked my pants before and that's what threw it off. Here I'm trying to connect the front and the back together, but I've learned that it's difficult to rotate it around like that, and I've found it's best to do the front separate and merge the front together, and then to do the back separate, merge the back together, and then combine the front and the back together. So to merge the meshes together, in MeshLab you just right click and choose Flatten Visible Surfaces, and it will combine them all together. So here I open up both of those combined sets of front and back. I connect the elbows and behind my ears, and there. Now we're going to do the surface reconstruction, where we create the printable object from the 3D snapshots. Speed. The options, octree depth, I do 10. That allows for like the most curvatures. And surface offsetting, I did 0.5. The surface offsetting seems to be how far away the new mesh, the new object, can be from the original surface. It takes a moment. This surface that's going to appear will not have any color on it, but it will be a solid printable surface. And so once it's completed, I'm going to tell it to render the color per vertex. And then I'm going to transfer the color from the original combined snapshots into this mesh. So here I'm doing the transfer, and there. So this right here is completely printable. You'll notice some color didn't come over, or there's areas where the color keeps shifting. That's either the snapshot I got didn't come with color for that specific angle, or the color, it's the lighting from the different angles I took. Also, you'll notice my face, I did not line it up perfectly, and also my nose looks a little weird. Here's the original superimposed, or yeah, here's the original group. And you'll notice my nose has a little extra stuff on it. That seems to be the edges of the mesh seems to carry some bad data on it still. So I'll be working on that this week to get rid of, to try to trim off that bad data without losing any good data. And for the coloring, several ways it can be handled. One is if you have a professional lighting studio to actually have the same ambient lighting from all directions. But of course, another way is I found it really handy to stand directly underneath the light. And so as I turn, the light is always coming from above. And so the angle of the light isn't changing as I take different pictures from different angles. Another option I'm going to add for color is to give some contrast control to see if that can even out the color across the different snapshots.